One of the key value propositions of the Oracle BI Cloud Service is quick time to value. In this demonstration, I will illustrate how easy it is to develop a BI application quickly, showing the steps to load data to the cloud, organize the data, and start reporting and analyzing the data. My starting point is the BI homepage. The BI homepage orients the user to the key tasks involved with building and using a BI application on the cloud. Loading data to an integrated database service, organizing or modeling the data, managing and securing the application, and building content. In addition, a sample application is included within the BI Cloud Service to highlight best practices for BI application content and BI models. So let's go back to the home page and build a new application. So the first thing I'm going to do is load data. And I'm launching a thin client loader, which provides a mechanism to load CSV files, Excel files, to a database service that's integrated with the BI Cloud Service. There are a number of other mechanisms to load data. So for more diverse sources and for more advanced capabilities such as automation and incremental loads, there are capabilities through SQL Developer and through APIs. So in this demo, I'm going to choose a CSV file that I'll load through the thin client loader. The first thing I see is a preview of the data contained in the CSV file. The next screen is a source to target mapping. So given the source of the CSV file, where does it go in the database service? It can go into an existing table or to a new table. I'm going to choose new table and call it sales data. And here I'll preview the load. And finally, data gets loaded into the database cloud service and can be used for building out a BI application. So the next step is to model or organize the data. So what we provide within the BI Cloud Service is a self-service thin client modeling tool that offers a simple interface for creating a BI model in the cloud. As you can see here, we have an existing model based on the sample application that's delivered with the BI Cloud Service. The model itself is organized as a logical star schema. So we have the notion of fact tables, we have the notion of dimension tables, and the relationships between the fact and dimension tables. We can also see on this panel all the objects within the database service that we can use to build out a BI application. Though on the surface, the model seems fairly simple, there's a number of capabilities to introduce more complexity into the model. So things like derived calculations, dimensional hierarchies can be introduced into the model as needed, and there are examples of this within the sample model. But for this demo, let's create a new model from scratch using the data that we just loaded. So the first thing I want to do is lock in it and edit the model. And this makes it available for changes, and then we'll go ahead and delete the model. So one thing to note when we delete model is there is a snapshotting capability, and I'll describe this later, which allows us to restore the model that we previously deleted. But for now, we're going to delete this model, and starting from the data that we just loaded, which is the sales data table, we'll create a new model. So let's just take a look at the sales data table. Here we can look at the schema as well as the data. What we provide, if you notice, there's a number of measured elements as well as dimensional elements in this table. And with this, we can create a model using a wizard. So I'm going to create a model using the fact and dimension table wizard. Here I can define what my facts are, fact attributes as well as dimension attributes are. So I'm going to call my fact table measures. And I notice this is related to sales opportunities, so I'm just going to drag some of the sales opportunity data As I mentioned before, I noticed some dimensional attributes. So I noticed a customer dimension. So I'm going to drag some customer attributes across. And also, I noticed some product information. So I will drag the product attributes across. And there we have it. I've defined a simple star schema based on a denormalized table. I'll just run through the wizard. And the wizard will create all the objects and metadata necessary to support the model. The wizard's completed. I can go back to my model and see that now I have a simple star schema. There's one additional thing I want to do, and that is to I noticed that there's some numeric data I want to aggregate. So let's specify the aggregation rules. So for revenue, it's sum. Quantity is sum. Done. All right, so a simple model. Now the next task is really to publish the model, and this makes it available for users to start building content. We'll go ahead and publish the model. So now the new data model has been published, and then the user can go into the home page and create some content based on the new model. You'll notice that the old model is still visible, but by just simply reloading the metadata, I should see the new model. And I'm just going to create a simple report, product family, and revenue for product family. And now we're actively querying the data. I can add, a simple pie chart. And there you have it. So loaded data, organized or modeled the data, and built some content. So one additional thing I might want to do as a developer is to secure the content. So basically secure who can see certain reports or dashboards, or create row-level security on the data itself. So to do that, what we have is a service admin console, and I'll navigate to that UI. And the service admin console is around to do a couple things. One is to provide the capability to define application roles that can be used to secure content. And the other is the snapshotting capability, which I'll describe in a minute. So in terms of security management, there is integrated identity management with the BI Cloud Service. We can see some of the out-of-the-box application roles that exist today. And these are really application roles that allow access to certain features within the BI Cloud Service. There's the ability to define user-defined application roles, and these are used to secure content. Applying security filters, allowing certain application roles to see certain reports and dashboards. And finally, I mentioned the snapshotting capability. So what this allows an admin or a developer to do is to create a snapshot of the existing application that can be restored as needed on the current environment or on a separate environment by porting the snapshot across. So with this short demo, hopefully I've showed you how easy it is to load data into the cloud, organize and model that data for BI purposes, and build content quickly. Thank you for your time.